Hey folks, I thought I'd film a quick little about me video. Every time I say I'm gonna film a quick video though, it ends up being like long as hell. So I'm gonna film a video, an about me video, so that we can get to know each other a little bit. Except it's kind of only one way. And the actual star of the show is Peeper. Every video that I make, she comes in and has to make some sort of an announcement or a demand. Come here, come here, come here. Okay. This is my cat Peeper. I'm officially a crazy cat lady. I have 3 cats at the moment and 1 stray that came with the house when I moved here over 7 years ago, and I've been taking care of her. She stays outside. I've been taking care of her for 7 years. So technically I have 4 plus whatever randos that show up around here. Yeah, so I am officially the crazy cat lady. And I don't need anybody to start sending me a whole bunch of videos on cute cat videos because I'm good, okay? People hear that I love cats, and then I love all animals. So it's not just cats, I just happen to have cats. If I could have all the animals in the world, I would, but I can't. So, oh, I wonder how this purring is showing up on the mic. So a little bit about me. I am a Southern Wisconsin woman. I always want to say girl because I feel like a girl. I don't feel like I'm grown up enough to be a woman, I guess. That sounds dumb. Stop, I'm trying to film. I tend to always call myself a girl. So I'm just gonna roll with that. That's who I am, that's what I do. I have been retired for a little over a year now. It is amazing, it's my favorite. Kind of opposite of most of the YouTubers that I see, that I follow, well, of course they're doctors. So there's that, I'm definitely not a doctor. I tend to use adult language. I will drop F-bombs and have no problem with it. I'm trying to be cool right now, but so if you find that offensive, I'm not the girl for you, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I also tend to drink in my videos because I enjoy it, and that's who I am. And typically I film in the evening, and it's a Friday night, so I'm having a glass of wine while I film my about video. I am older than most YouTubers that I'm aware of. Clearly, I don't know all the YouTubers. I feel like, you know, when you make a video, you have to like cover all your bases. You have to cover all of your bases for whatever you say because someone's gonna correct you or check you on that stuff. I don't know all the YouTubers, but it just seems like they're mostly younger people. And I feel like there needs to be more older folks on YouTube. Ooh, I'm fixing a flash. So here I am representing the old folks crowd. A few of my favorite YouTubers, and I have a lot, but a few of my favorite health and nutrition related YouTubers are Dr. Berg, he's also from Wisconsin, Maria Emmerich, is it Emmerich? Emmerich or Emmerich? I'm not sure which, sorry Maria, because I know she's watching my video. She is a health coach, and she's from Wisconsin, and I don't know what his name is, but it's Serious Keto is his channel, and he is also from Wisconsin, and I love all 3 of their channels. I film some of my videos in my basement. I have a tiny little house, and I'm also a photographer, and I have a studio in my basement, so I already have all the equipment to do all the things. And typically it's really cold down here, and so that's why I'm wearing a jacket in the house, if you even care. I retired in January of 2022, and I counted down the days to retirement like nobody's business. I was probably the most annoying coworker in the world, because I started counting down days to retirement probably 3 or 4 years out. I had a spreadsheet and it tracked how many days I had to go, and I had it broken down in years, months, and days, and it went really fast, really fast. I wasn't counting down my days until retirement because I didn't like my job. I actually really did like my job. I guess looking back, I could say that I loved it. It was a good job and I enjoyed myself a lot, but I knew that I was just going to slay retirement and I could not wait. And why was I going to slay retirement? Because I have so many freaking hobbies. So many hobbies. I love photography, and now I'm into videography and editing videos. I love home decor. I love gardening. I have a little grow operation here in my basement with, lights and shelves. I start seeds. I don't need the police coming for me, okay? I got rid of that stuff. But I did start it because I wanted to see. But the plants grow too big, so that's gone. So I love to entertain. I love to cook for people who like to eat. So I like to have people over to my house, especially to try to convince them that eating a low-carb lifestyle is delicious and it's sustainable. So that's one of my favorite things to do. So I have lots of things to keep me busy. I always said that I didn't really have enough time for a full-time job, and that was an accurate statement. I look at some of the YouTubers that work and do YouTube, like they have full-time jobs and do YouTube. Oh, respect, because, I'm new to all this video stuff, so it doesn't come natural to me, and editing videos is still kind of clunky and cumbersome for me, so it takes me longer than probably these people that have been doing it for years. So it's still a lot of work. The planning, outlines and setup, filming, fucking up, refilming, fucking that up, refilming that, stuff like that. It's a lot, and I enjoy it. It's just surprisingly a lot of work. Part of the reason that I started this channel, there's two parts to it. One is I wanted to learn how to film and edit videos, and it's just me, and you can only film so many cat videos, and you can only film so many house tours when there's really nothing changing at your house. I should have started this channel when I first bought this house and filmed all of the things that I did to change it. That would have been cool and that would have been fun, but it wasn't even on my radar then. Of course, and I was working full time too, but because this house really went through, my sweet little house, which I love so much, has really gone through quite the transformation. But that's not a thing, so let's just move on from that topic. I think that there needs to be more old folks on YouTube, so here I am. I turned 60 this year. This is, at the time of this recording, it's 2023. I turned 60 this year, and I am very excited, which you don't hear a lot of people say, but I am embracing growing old. So far, it's freaking great. When you get older, you have way more self-confidence. I feel better than I ever have in my entire life, and I know a lot of people can't really say that, but that's why I'm here. I want to inspire people to take their health back, and that's what I want to talk about in my videos. You're financially stable when you're older. There's just nothing bad about it so far. So, why can't you guys be on film? How cute. Look at that two cats playing. They're getting ready to be a big old smackdown. So a little bit about my health journey. I was thin as a kid. There were times when I was in my early 20s where I could overhear comments of people, saying I was too skinny and maybe like thinking that I was anorexic or something like that, which I was not. I just ate, looking back, I always thought that I ate pretty good, but looking back, I ate terribly. And there was a period of time when I was younger, as a kid and as a young adult, I would eat quite a bit of candy, drinking full sugar sodas. Like I would down a bag of M&Ms and a Pepsi, which makes me sick to think about that now. The amount of sugar that sugar burden that I put on my body is disgusting to me now. As a kid, you know, we would do like in gym class and do our little sports things, or even playing with my friends. I never really had any stamina. You know, I'd always tucker out before everybody else. I would always be the first one to quit running. Everybody would just blow past me on their bikes. I would just get so winded and tired so easily, and I just thought that was normal. I didn't realize until really within the last few years that's not how it's supposed to be. I can also remember having big Sunday breakfasts when I was a kid, and having pancakes and bacon and all kinds of maple syrup and milk and orange juice, and it's just sugar, 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 sugar. And I would eat the breakfast and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good, blah, 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 eat it. And then I would literally just crash so hard. And I have vivid memories of laying on the floor to watch cartoons kind of in front of the TV, not too close because you'll go blind or you'll ruin your eyes. Laying on the floor watching cartoons, and then I would just fall asleep because I would just crash after that monumental load of sugar. And I can remember my dad coming up to me and putting his hand on my forehead, checking to see if I had a temperature, because he thought maybe I was sick because it's literally 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday and I'm asleep on the floor after just getting up at like 7. Clearly, I probably had maybe I over-respond with insulin, and that's how everything progressed for me. I don't know. There's no way to go back in time and tell. It would be cool if I could. And then I noticed as I grew older that I would put on a couple of pounds every year. And I didn't really understand why. And I just bought into all the bullshit that you need to eat less and move more. So I would do that. And then I would be ornery and hangry and pissed off because I'm hungry. And then I still have to work out. And I would walk and walk and walk and walk and walk, and nothing fucking happened. It didn't change anything. I mean, is it good for you? Yeah. Did I enjoy that? No, I didn't enjoy that because I was flipping hungry. I'm getting ready to drop too many F-bombs here. I'm trying to check myself a little bit. But according to the standard American diet and the stupid ass food pyramid, I was eating exactly what I was supposed to. I've already done a video where I talk about my story and how I came to live a low carb lifestyle. And I will link that here. I'm trying to do that. I don't know why I do that because I don't like it when people do that. And every time they do it, they forget to link the video. So hopefully I don't forget to do that. But there'll be a little square thing up here that you can click on to listen to my story there, because I don't want to do it again. Again, I want this to be kind of short. So because I was continuing to gain weight, a couple of pounds every year, and I couldn't understand why, because according to the food pyramid and my plate and all that stupid stuff, I was eating the way I was supposed to, the way we are told to eat. And so I started to research this. I'm like, I don't understand. I literally got to the point where I looked extremely pregnant and I wasn't pregnant. And I was getting so frustrated. So my passion for nutrition research started even before I did my N=1 experiment. But ultimately, it led me to a particular book that talked about eliminating grains from your diet, and that started me on that trajectory. So then I read a book called No Grains, No Pain by Dr. I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember his name right off the top of my head. And I was like, oh my God, all of these things in this book, these are all the things that I'm feeling. And the thing is that when we're kind of told that getting old, it's to be expected, you're going to gain weight, you're going to look older, you're going to move slower, your joints are going to hurt, you're going to have a bigger belly, You're going to look inflamed. And so you expect that. And you think that that's the norm. Well, I'm here to call bullshit on that. That is not the norm. That is not how it's supposed to go down. So my research led me to my own N=1 experiment, where I began with eliminating wheat from my diet, and then that transitioned into, and I had such a massive change in how I felt, like almost immediately, within days. And so then I'm just like, I'm obsessed like with how diet impacts your body. So I'm just consuming all of this information from books and videos and audiobooks. And that's kind of gotten me to this point here. I had a significant weight loss, took about a year to lose 45 pounds. I have just recently started working out and I love it. I used to hate it because it was so uncomfortable before, and now it's just, it feels good. And what really feels good is that I don't really do any stretching. Like I don't do anything the way we're told to do things, which, shocker. I don't do any stretching before I work out, and I don't work out like a freak. I do what I like, but I've still found that even without doing any stretching, my range of motion has improved tremendously, and that is awesome, especially as you get older. So with that, that is how I got to that's how I got to this YouTube channel. I wanted to learn how to film videos and edit them, and this is something that I love to talk about, to the point where people are just like, ugh, here she comes again with that stuff. So I figured I would talk about it on YouTube and get it out of my system and maybe help somebody in the process. And that's how I got here. That's where we're at today. The best part about feeling this good at this age are grandbabies. It is so much fun to get down on the floor easily and effortlessly and play and have the strength to pick them up and throw them over your head, and to get them into car seats and to go outside and play and to let them chase you or you chase them and not get tired and not hurt and still feel good the next day. That is the best part about taking back your health, particularly at this age. It's great at any age, but for me, that's where I'm at right now. And it's just, it's the best. It just makes me so happy. And it also makes me happy that I can take care of all the things that I need to take care of on my own. I shovel all my stuff. I'm digging out the end of my driveway. I'm not out there dying, feeling like I'm going to have a heart attack in the driveway. I'm actually thinking, this is a good workout. Man, my arms are getting stronger. This is great. So my hope is to inspire people to do their own N=1 experiments. In a perfect world, we would all give up sugar and grains, and I try to imagine what that world is like, and there's a lot of industries that would be going broke just like that, but the people would be happy and healthy and free from all of the shitty health that's holding them back. But we got to do it one at a time. Let's do it. My favorite saying is, let food be thy medicine. That is an old saying from Hippocrates, and it is absolutely 100% true to this very day. So thank you for watching and learning a little bit about me. Peace.